Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering Master Duel, but this time it's different than normal. If Master Duel or Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't have hand traps, how well would they run? I'm nervous, man. I'm using Exo Sister cards I didn't even want to use. So, it's insane how many hand traps are in this game. From Infinite Impermanence, obviously you got Nibiru, obviously all of them kind of cards. But, yeah. Sorry, I just ran up the stairs. I'm absolutely exhausted. But, it's difficult. It genuinely is difficult to try build a deck without hand traps. From Infinite Impermanence, evenly matched, obviously. You've got Ash, you've got Maxi. It's... when I mean it's terrifying, it is. We've implemented the other Exo Sister cards you've never really seen me use before. Armament. So I pay 800 life points, target an Exo Sister monster I control, special summon an Exo Sister XE monster from your extra deck with a different name than the card you control, by using that target as material. This is treated as an XE summon. Transfer its materials to the summon monster. You can only activate one Exo Sister Armament per turn. You can only activate this card during your opponent's turn unless your opponent controls a monster special summon from the graveyard. So it's kind of good, because if you get an Exo Sister out, it's kind of like, this is decent in a way, because if I activate Armament and I target my monster to go special summon an XE monster, but then they've already special summoned, or they chain to special summon, it triggers both effects regardless. Obviously, Armament would be useless, but the effect of our actual monster will trigger off. But in a world of hand traps, this is the position we're in. But thank you all for supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I appreciate every single one of you. And let us begin. We're in Diamond rank, so it makes it even more challenging. I'm just kind of, obviously, the new season starts tomorrow, which I'm still undecided on what deck we run. I have considered running Branded. I have considered running Labyrinth. I don't know. I might ask, obviously, I'm going to message Christiane saying, you select the deck, and I'll attempt to hit Diamond with it. You know, here we go. This is not that bad, to be honest. Okay, so I still can play off Sagatama. If not, we can go Martha Special Summon. We're playing up against Fluffle. The problem is, it's very strange not having any interruption. So no matter what we play up against, they're going to have a full board, they're going to have constant plays, they're going to have everything going off. But if you're unfamiliar with Fluffle, they are absolutely insane. The fusion monsters you can bring out from obviously inflicting... Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. Drop Tremendous Fire. Tremendous Treacherous Trap Hole. That's good. That's in the grave. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar, there is so many fusions. This one, it can be special summon and gain 800 attack. This one, equip that monster to this card as an equip card and gains 1000 attack. This one can attack multiple times based upon how many fusion materials you use. This one, I think it inflicts piercing damage. Oh no, target cards on the field up to the number of fusion materials. There's one that can inflict piercing damage, but I don't know which one it is. Then you've got inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to grave, you can special summon that monster to the field, but its attack is half. I won't go too deep into it. We'll just focus on how they're playing, and we'll go off of what their fusion monsters they've brought out. Okay. So, Edgimp Saber, Fluffle Owl into Frightfur Daredevil. So when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. If this face-up card is destroyed by battle, or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each Frightfur monster in your graveyard. Woo! Okay. Wait, does that... It's actually a pretty solid play. Okay, if I win this, I will be blown away. Because, obviously, I think Raigeki's going to... Ooh. That... Wait, did you use a level 7? You did... Oh, okay, that fusion monster's level 8. Okay. Wait. Okay, it cannot be destroyed. We don't need to destroy it, we just need to banish it. So I think we might be able to clutch this. But first we're going to start with Martha. This is like the perfect deck for me to play up against without hand traps. Okay, now we special summon. We're not going to go Casper Tell because we've already played into Martha. Out comes Michaelis. Trigger the effect. Activate. Oh, you can't target it. Oh, well, shit. Well, that's annoying. Might as well banish that. Activate. I think we might be okay. I think. It depends. What have we got in terms of play? We can't target it. Neither player can target it with control that special from the grave. If you execute summon an exorcist, you can declare and negate the activated effects. Yeah, no, that would be pretty decent. We add that card to our hand. Then, I don't know how this works. I've never used it before. Okay, if you execute summon an exorcist, you can declare one name. Okay, so I'm going to activate the spell card. This would allow me to then activate Sagatama. Normal summon Sagatama. Sophia. I'm then going to activate it to allow me to draw one card into another Irene. This would allow me to special summon into... We could return, but yeah, we may as... Your opponent can target it with card effects. Okay, that's not a problem. But then realistically, if I return it back... Or we go with... You know what, we'll go with this play. I don't know how this spell plays out because I've never used it before. So hopefully we can trigger off its effect. Yeah. And then we go... Oh my god. Black, Luster, Soldier. That one. Soldier of Chaos. No. Oh my god, that's so good. And then I can activate Asaphiel. Why do we not use that more often? Oh my god. Wow. That's cracked. Oh, yo. We won without hand traps. But still. Why is that card not played more? At least at 1. That is so good. The fact it's so simple to negate a card on the field. Obviously, I know you obviously against other types of decks you get like Baron and obviously Sprite. And there's other ways. But even like if you went Kashtira, for example. Obviously, if you get an Xyz summon out, you could obviously benefit off of that spell card. Negate Shangri or even Fenrir. Especially, mate, you could literally activate that spell card. Summon summon an Exorcist monster. Okay, this is actually really good. Okay, so we have it again as well, which this is great because Vadis will give me 2 Exosisters. Returnia can trigger off. Okay, Sword Soul's the one deck I didn't want to play up against. I'm fucked. I struggle so hard against this. Okay, Okay. So good. You even get the effect of attacking with an Exorcist monster. You can target, spell, or trap your opponent controls and destroy it. See, this is a problem because we know Chaxao. Chaxao's obviously negation. We then obviously are dealing with Cheng Ying or potentially the other one. Chow. I don't know its name. I always forget their bloody name. This one. Longwan. That's how it's pronounced. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but yeah. But then realistically, in theory, they probably could lead into Baron. Or, I don't know. Okay, Blackout's a problem. Because now you can target a worm. And you can pretty much get rid of Monk of the Tenyin and pop 2 cards. Yikes. Shit. I definitely think more back row destruction would be good for Exosister. I wonder if Exosister would work with Unchained. I know it sounds a little far-fetched and a bit barbaric. But the only thing you cannot play off of in terms to Exorcista summoning is Martha. If you control another type of monster, Martha's pretty much out of the equation. Okay, there's the Baron. The only problem I've got is I would be forced to try and... I would have to try and get the negation to trigger off before I can go Vadis and Returnia. But Returnia... We are good in that aspect. The only problem is you contribute a worm, and then you go into Shaman, and then you discard a card and then special summon a worm. Which technically you could bring Mo Ye back and play off Mo Ye, which could lead into Cheng Ying. Shoot. Okay. Bro, you got Ash as well. Wow. Shit. I don't know. I don't know what I can do here, because Berserker will banish my card anyway. I am very limited, mate. This guy's got every single card play. And this is the thing don't get me wrong. I don't hate playing against Sword Soul. There's worse decks out there. But Sword Soul is such a powerful deck and is slept upon a lot. Like, I'm surprised I don't see it more often, but then potentially after the ban list, we potentially could be seeing more, because obviously I believe Protoss is banned as well in the new ban list. But it will be interesting to see how this goes in terms of decks being used, and more than likely it'll be mainly Labyrinth, Sword Soul. Wow, okay, Protoss now comes out. This guy's got full set of board. I could hope to get Regeki. Okay. Why would you... Okay. This is where it becomes a problem. I'm hoping this person doesn't read and goes Baron negation, but they're not going to. There we go. We baited him out. That's good. That's good. Baron's effects now in the pool. We can now... See, going Aratama's great, but obviously the problem is you can banish it. This is where it becomes unfortunate. So unless I can get Tenny off the field... We're going to go Irene. I'm going to activate the... Oh, okay, maybe not. That was a misplay. That was genuinely a misplay. Shouldn't have done that. I forgot about fucking... Mate, I literally just spoke about Draco and I just fell right into the trap of Draco. Okay. It's fine because we can still banish it, so it's not like, oh my god, the end of the world type situation. Like, Returnia is going to be one of the main cards we just need protecting. But the problem we have here is if that is exactly what I thought it would be. I'm going to get back Rogue on. Annoying. So now, even if I go to activate Irene by them removing a card from the graveyard, Draco would still eat me alive. Obviously, Baron can destroy, and then he could go for, like, yeah. Wait, what? What are you special summoning instead then? Chaks out. Oh. Damn, that's actually pretty solid. This is where the play would have been good if it wasn't for the Draco. The Draco was what was fucking shitting on me, and I couldn't do anything because now, in theory, he could quick effect now. It really doesn't make a difference on what I lead into because, in theory, I'm still going to be banished regardless. I probably could sit it out and wait. Either way, they're going to be able to build up their board. I don't think Exorcista's that bad. Obviously, there's spell cards that obviously wouldn't be too bad to get rid of. But yeah, dealing with Draco on the field is obviously the problem I've got. That's pretty much it. If I chain, he can go quick effect chain and banish, and then basically attack for game. I could hold it out, but yeah, Regeki would be nice right about now, personally, or some sort of field destruction. I'm trying to think, what else is there that isn't hand traps? We could go... But Regeki, you got Dark Hole. I think Dark Hole might actually be a pretty solid card. We could probably implement it into here. Right, we ain't going to sit through this. We'll just hand him the win. Because we know how the combo goes. We'll get into the next duel. Right, we're going to make some adjustments to this build. I don't think that spell card's that beneficial, personally. So... I'm running at a 2. I see why no one runs it. On the other hand, this Exorcista Carpe Divum is definitely a solid card. So we want Dark Hole. We can run that at 2, actually. And then save. And then that could be our bait out. Obviously, card destruction would be pretty decent. But it depends on what we pull. If we pull a decent hand, it's not going to be very beneficial. But it could be kind of a bait card for the opponent. Although, if I could have went with Monster Reborn, played off Monster Reborn, triggered off the spell, and then that way our effects being special summon from the graveyard wouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay, this is a good hand. It is. But yeah. Okay, we're dealing with Rescue Ace. I wouldn't say Fire Ace then. My body's just aching. I don't know why. Okay. Wow. Okay, well that sucks. Wow. That's a hell of a lot of cards in the graveyard. That's going to come back and bite me in the ass. So what do we got? When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, you attribute this card and then target one Rescue Ace monster in your grave, special summon it. That's actually not too bad. Because it would still trigger us off anyway. I think we're going to start with Sophia, special summon Irene through packs, play off into Michaelis. Michaelis could then pop the field, they'll trigger off, they'll special summon. We could bring out Martha and try trigger off and play into a negation. What if? Yeah, because it's going to tribute. Its effect's still going to apply regardless. Okay. Rescue Ace Turbulence. This is the one that can set like 4 trap cards, isn't it? Yep. Except 4 Rescue Ace quick play spells or normal traps. Okay. Target 1 effect monster your opponent controls this turn. That effect cannot attack. And also, okay, take 1 Rescue Ace for that rest of the turn. That monster gains 1500 attack and defense. In your grave, in the tag 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. Bloody hell. Yeah, I don't like the way this is going. Preferably Twin Twister may be good. Discard a card, potentially into special summon. So we could probably go Twin Twister, drop down an Exorcista, pop 2 spell or traps. You know. We're pretty much banking on Happy Feather Duster at this point. Normally we'd have to obviously evenly match to break the board, which would be pretty good. Don't know. Come on, Duelist, hurry up. Okay, set another card face down. Mate, I don't know why it's struggling to decide on what play to make. It's like... Come on, mate, what are you doing? Bloody hell, why are you taking so long? Happy Feather Duster. Triple Tactics, okay. Normal Summon Sophia. Preferably I want a monster's effect to trigger off so we can go Triple Tactics Talent. I'm going to go Exorcist of Pax. What's the alternative? Irene. Add to my hand. Special Summon Irene. Okay. You can take one monster in your opponent graveyard, special summon it to your field. Okay. It's fine. This is just a baiting game at the minute, man. I'm just trying to figure out. I think we go Baguska, you know. I think we could trigger off both effects. Let's do that. We'll trigger off the effects. If we need to, we can go Baguska later. Come on, trigger off your monster's effect. Preferably, we need to get rid of the back row, if anything. Come on, mate. Let's go. You know what, actually? No, that's good. Triple Tactic Thrust can give me Happy Feather Duster. And then we can clear the back row. And Triple Tactics Talent can give me one of their monsters. Once we let them cook up. So, basically, this will return a card. This will obviously negate. Which, preferably, we do want the negation to be played off. So, we're going to go Jabreen. Then we're going to go Irene. Irene. Yeah, go with Caspatel. Then Caspatel's effect can trigger off, preventing any graveyard usage. Unless they have a negation play. Okay. Special summon level 4. That's fine. I'm going to trigger off my effect now. Which will negate your monster from special summoning. Take one effect monster this turn cannot attack and its effects are negated. Okay, this is fine. We're baiting out those traps. Resolve. The thing is, we've not even got to our main play yet. Our main play is banking on Martha. If I can go into... Mate, we can still banish as well. Because if I lead it into Magnifica, we can still dominate the board. In theory, it's a toss-up now. Because it's like, do we go Regeki or do we go Happy Feather Duster? You know, and obviously we still go Triple Tactics Talent anyway. So, I'm going to go with this. Detach Irene. I need to bait out as much as I can. So, if they have an Ash, okay, no, there we go. Triggering off. It's fine. I need to remember what cards I saw being put face down. I think they've got Alert, so it's fine. But my monster's been destroyed, which isn't like the end of the world situation. If I go Ellis, then I can special summon Ellis anyway. So, let me think how we want to play this. So I'm going to go Triple Tactics Talent. And I'm going to go Regeki. Oh, I could go Dark Hole. But then why would I do that when I can just go Regeki? No. I'm going to trigger off Raigeki. See, this is the great thing about Caspatel. They can't trigger any effects in grave to special summon. So, if we can empty the field, even if there isn't a negation... Okay, Raigeki hits. Lovely. Now, I can go triple tactics. And I'm not going to draw. I'm going to look at the opponent's hand. What we got? Ooh, Happy Feather Duster. Add 1 rescue ace from your graveyard to your hand. Well, that actually wouldn't be... I'm going to return that back. Because then that would still trigger off. I'm going to go Martha. In attack mode. And then Ellis into attack mode as well. This will now lead me into a special summon Michaelis. He can't get anything from the graveyard, so we're covered. Unless there is a negation play. But even if they negate this, yeah, we still benefit massively. There we go. There's one gone. Activate. Add. Detach Ellis. And I will go Returnia. Yeah, Returnia. Okay, so we can't special summon. There. Yeah, we'll special summon Ellis then. Hang it in defense mode. Proceed to the battle phase. Attack. Main phase 2. Alright, aim my turn there. Either way, the only thing is, I don't know if they have effects in the graveyard. So that's my biggest concern. If anything, if they bring out a rescue ace, we know they've obviously got the being able to add from the graveyard. Oh, shit. Alright, okay, no worries. Trigger off Returnia. We're going to banish you that. There we go. Immediately. There we go. Magnifica. So that gives me an extra pop now. Even if they activate the spell card. Mate, this is the best I've ever played Exorcister, even with hand traps. It's insane. No. We're going to let this play because this is going to allow me to go into Michaelis as well. There we go. Now this triggers off Ellis. You know what, actually? No, we'll go, yeah. Mate, we've got double banishment going on, man. This is the best I've ever played Exorcister. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Okay, Rescue Ace Turbulence. Now we go off my effect. Banish. No, let that run. Wow, okay. Activate the effect. Detach Jabreen. Resolve. Banish. Destroy. Fair play. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the best duel I've ever done with Exo Sister. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being a member and supporting the channel. Look forward to bringing more. Peace.